welcome in here to Wolfe County, Kentucky. Got a little 55th District baseball action coming your way here tonight as this Bluegrass Sports Nation and the big 55th District matchup here. First of the season between the Breathitt County Bobcats visiting the Wolfe County Wolves. We're ready for action already, folks. We're a little bit late coming on the air there. We've got our overhead view going down there. There's Brendan Miller coming to you here tonight with Tony Hounshell on the main camera over here. We're going to try to switch them around for you. Got everything working pretty well here tonight. So welcome in. Get ready for some good baseball action here from Wolfe County as these two teams match up here. Wolfe comes in 9-10 on the season. Breathitt County 8-11. Now this is a district matchup. So as we get ready to roll here, this will be the decider, or one of the deciders, in who gets the actual pass here, or first round bye in the 55th District here, which is a straight ticket on to the 14th Region Tournament. So we're going to start out and ready to rock here with Camden Oliver on the mound for Wolfe County. We'll be facing Robbie Turner, Brady Tincher, and Andrew Combs here in the first inning. First pitch from Campden is a little bit low. Oliver comes in at 1-1 on the season, 1.29 ERA and 16.1 innings pitched. 1-0 pitch to Turner, misses outside for 2-0. Get ready to set the lineups here for Wolfe County. Got Jaden Holland down at third, Max Wisman at short, Chris Evans at second. Around at first is Dalton Volos tonight with Oliver pitching. Oliver misses high with his first miss with the first three for a 3-0 count here to the first batter, Robbie Turner. Oliver with the 3-0. Gets that one just on the black. Gets the call. Turner comes in here 275 on the season, 51 at bats, 14 hits. Got Dylan Fields behind the plate here tonight, and J.J. Baker down the first base line. A little confab here between Dylan and J.J. already. I'm going to switch our cameras around here just a little bit. Like Cam may have to take maybe his sleeve or something, push it up underneath his jersey sleeve there. Switch it back over, and Oliver with the 3-1 pitch to Turner. And that's going to be fouled back here to the screen to run the count full here. Oliver works his way back to a full count, 3-2. Of course, last we had Breathitt County on Friday night. Big 6-1 win over Perry Central. Oliver, and he gets Turner swinging. Starts that out at 3-0, but fights his way all the way back for the strikeout. So cave for Turner for out number one, and that will bring up Brady Tincher. Tincher comes in here today at 379 on the season, 22 hits on 51 at bats, has driven in 9 on the season. Brady playing third base tonight. First one from Oliver misses low for ball one. Turner. Tincher fouls that one straight back here at us to even the count at ones. One away here in the top of the first inning. 55th District matchup, Breathitt County and Wolfe County. Cam Oliver starting this one out from the left side for Wolves. Of course, Wolves, lots of freshmen. All their pitching staff are freshmen. Oliver misses inside with the breaking ball, 2-1. And that was going to be on the ground. Max Wisman is going to charge, plays the hop on to first, and gets Tincher, 6-3. So out number 2 for Oliver here in the top of the first. And that will bring up Andrew Combs. Combs blazing on the season so far. Comes in here at 5'10" with 26 hits and 51 at bat. Scored 19 runs on the season. Has put 8 out of the park in 3 triples. So Andrew full of talent. Steps in against Oliver. First pitch just inside. Had to back out of the way for ball one. A bunch of folks were live on Facebook and YouTube both here tonight. Oliver misses away for ball 2. It's going to be fouled back by Drew. Even sends the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Andrew will be on the mound for the Bobcats. Have Isaac Bellamy on deck. Oliver for strike 2, evens the count at 2-2. Cam Oliver full of potential on the watch list on many sites already. Usually at first base when he's not on the mound. 2-2 to Combs. Going to be fouled back to stay alive. So folks, as we get this one going, share us around on Facebook, also live on YouTube. If you're at home, put this up on your smart TV. Hit that app, and you'll be live on YouTube. A bit better quality. And Oliver with Mrs. Hine away to run the count full. 3-2. Second batter here in the top of the first. He's ran full. Three-two. And Combs hits that one high in the air. Wisman goes out. Going to make the call. Wow. Max kept going and finally made the catch there. Excuse me, folks. That's out number 3. I hit the thing here and sent us over, so I apologize. We'll head off to break as the Wolves in the bottom of the first will send up Evans, Oliver, and Wisman to face Combs. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Ready for the bottom of the first inning. Andrew Combs will take the mound for the Bobcats. Andrew comes in here at 2-3 on the season with 3.98 ERA. He's thrown 31.2 innings, been up 23 hits, 20 runs, 18 of those earned, has struck out 49 and walked 18. He will face for Wolfe County. Leading off is Chris Evans. Chris Evans, 377 on the season, 20 hits and 53 at bats, and has walked 18 times and stolen 17 bases. Talented young man. Second baseman for the Wolves. We'll have Cam Oliver and Max Wisman, both lefties, coming up after Evans leads us off. So Breathitt County going with the race here today in Andrew Combs. In this district matchup, winner of this one will take control, as now we did have a back-to-back night double dip here. Return trip at Breathitt tomorrow night. That has been canceled and will be played on May the 3rd, which is next Thursday. Nearing the end of the season, baseball season rushing by here. Combs, first pitch to Evans, breaking ball just outside for ball one. Combs, misses, ball two. Got Robbie Turner behind the plate. Brady Tincher at third. Isaac Bellamy at short. Aiden Combs at second. And Reese Cox around at first base. Around the outfield, Eli Crispin right. 2-0 pitch is strike one, 2-1. Center field, deal man Stacy. And left field is Blake Ritchie for the Bobcats. 2-1. And Combs Plenty of velocity on that one. Gets it by Evans. Evens the count at 2-2. Almost misses. Run the count full. 3-2. Leadoff batter, bottom of the first inning. Combs misses to Evans, so it's a base on ball. Leadoff man on base for Wolfe County, and that will bring up Cam Oliver. Oliver, of course, pitching here tonight, but also stellar with the bat. 270 on the season, 17 hits and 63 at bats, has 11 RBIs. Usually in the leadoff spot, or in the two spot. I'm sorry, Matt Wisman usually in the first, but they moved their. Coach Rigsby has moved the order around just a hair bit. Throw over to first is not in time. Oliver squares to bunt. Almost misses outside for ball one. Oliver back in. 1-0, and it's going to be fouled back for even the count at 1-1. Throw over to first again. Combs. Throw down to second is not in time as Evans takes the stolen base. Gets into scoring position for Oliver. 2-1. Drew gets this inside strike that time to even the count at 2s. Evans off second. 2-2. And that's a breaking ball and hit well down into the corner, and that is going to score Evans. And Oliver will truck into second base with a double. RBI double for Cam Oliver here as the Wolves jump out on top on the RBI double by Cam Oliver. And that will bring up Max Wisman. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning for the Wolves. Excuse me, I'm going to have to take that begin stream out of there. I've hit that for the third time now and got us over there, so apologize for that, folks. Wolves jump on top 1-0. Wisman squares to bunt. Fouls are straight back here for strike one. Wisman swings and misses. In a hole, 0-2 here. Nobody out here, top of the first. Wolves have already pushed one across on a walk and stolen base, and then double straight down the inside the first base line by Oliver. Wisman fouls that one off and go over into the deep stuff down to the basketball court. Tony's going to run down and get that for us. He said no. 0-2 to Wisman. And that's going to be right at Blake Ritchie on a line for out number one. So L7 for out number one for Wisman, and that will bring up Jaden Molans in the 4-hole. Molans comes in here at .333 on the season with 20 hits and 60 at-bats. Has walked 8 times. Dig in, one away. Combs from the stretch. Misses outside. 1-0 on Molands. Ooh, big curve that time from Combs. Have Molands looking. Strike number 2. So Andrew out in front on this one on Molands. Oliver off second. It's a sign from the stretch. And that's going to be a shot right at Combs, and they'll double off Oliver on the shot. So L4 for out number 2, and then they double off Oliver for out number 3. And that will finish the first inning. We'll head to the top of the second, but the Wolves push one across to lead 1-0 after 1 here on BSN.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Ready to head to the second inning as the Bobcats down 1-0 will send up Isaac Bellamy, Reese Cox, and Aiden Combs to face Cam Oliver, who retired. Bobcats in order there in that first inning. Going to turn this down just a hair. Chanda's got the M&M going over here. So we'll try to avoid those copyright claims on Facebook and YouTube both. They'll have, oh, you play what you want to play here. we have to avoid that. I think we're the number one offender on Facebook is we get cut off a whole lot for logarithms. Every song has a logarithm, whether you know it or not, folks. When it hits Facebook, it goes crazy. So, of course, YouTube's not as bad. They just send you a copyright claim and share any revenue that you have on it. But no big deal. So we're ready here for the top of the second, is Bellamy will come to the plate. Isaac pitched on Friday night. Good, excellent, complete game performance for the Bobcats. He'll step in at 250 on the season. Oliver starts just off the plate for ball 1. Yeah, second one, kind of a breaking ball there in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. Chilly night here in Campton. We're lucky to be up here in this press box because the wind is pretty chilly. See Butch McCorder down there. Looks like he's in the Arctic. He's got about 2 quilts around him. The Breathitt fans as well, all wrapped up. Beautiful night, just a little chilly. 1-2. Misses low. Even the count at 2 deuces. And Oliver gets Bellamy swinging for out number 1, his second K of the game. And that will bring up Reese Cox. Tell you what, these young ladies down here with this Hunt Brothers Pizza Bice are kind of looking good, smelling good down here, too. I'd have to tell Robert Scott Gregg the Hunt Brothers would be nice up here in the press box. First pitch to Cox is low for ball one. Reese comes in 278 on the season, has 15 hits and 54 at bats. Oliver misses low. Count 2-0. From Cam. Misses 3-0. So one away. Kind of the same way he started the game there on Robbie Turner. Oliver with 3-0 for right down the middle for strike one. And strike two from Oliver. Fought his all the way back again to run the count full. And he's rung up by Linfield's there. Inside pitch on the black. 4. Strikeout number 2 in the inning for Oliver. That one looking. 3 on the game. And that will bring up Aiden Combs. Name to know there for the future of baseball here in this area. Aiden just a 7th grader for Breathitt County. Aiden comes in 313 on the season. First pitch is just inside for ball one. Misses for 0-2. Misses again for 3-0. So runs the count full again here, or goes to 3-0 again, excuse me. See if he can battle has been the MO so far for Campton. Couple batters, 3-0, and battled his way all the way back to retire them. So let's see what happens here with this one. First pitch is strike one. Oliver with the 3-1. And that's going to be on the ground to Jaden Holland. Throw to first is going to be pulled Oliver off with the low throw to first base. Dalton Voiles off first base there with the low throw. So that will be an E5. And Aiden Combs is safe at first base. And that will bring Eli Chris to the plate. Oliver to the plate. Misses. Ball one. It's 2 away, 1 out here, top of the second inning. 55th District matchup between these two traditional rivals. Oliver to the plate. Misses low for ball 2. Aiden Combs on first. This is 3-0. Two-way. Strike one from Oliver on crisp. Inside for ball 4. Put runners on first and second base. Crisp runs down to first. Combs over to second. And that will bring up Blake Ritchie, one of the 2 seniors on this Bobcat baseball team. Oliver. Not holding Crisp at first. Playing a little dodge with Combs out there. Evans is, and ball's in the dirt. Braden Wilson knocks that one down. Don't know if I ever set the outfield here for Wolfe County. Got Chance Fallon in right. Jaden Molan's in center. And Jackson Holland around in left. Braden Wilson is behind the plate. Oliver to the plate. Strike. Evens count at 1-1. And misses low. 2-1. It's going to be a shot up the middle to Huisman and retires on the 6-4 to get Crisp at second for out number 3. And Ritchie, the fielder's choice, grounds into it. So that ends the top of second inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the second as Wilson, Fallon, and Jaden Holland will come to the plate for the Wolves.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Lakeside Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new and manufactured homes from Norris, Clayton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jeffs Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakesidehomesjackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
This is a story about purpose. This is a story about progress, about building on our past accomplishments and investing in innovation. All of this, combined with our industry-leading insurance, competitive pay rates, and flexible scheduling, is the reason why now is the time to join our team. This is our story. Let it be your story.
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready to head to the bottom of the second inning. Wolves on top in this one, 1-0. We have Braden Wilson, Chance Fallon, Jaden Holland coming to the plate here for the Wolves. Wilson comes in here, 327 on the season, 16 hits and 49 at-bats. Combs. Misses with the first. And gets Wilson swinging. Even the count at 1-1. Wilson's going to pop that one up. Bellamy ranges over to get out number 1 with the pop up. And that will bring up Chance Fallon. Fallon, another freshman. All these kids are freshmen. basically 1, 2, 3, 4. First 4, 5, 6 in the order. 7 of the 9 Wolves out here today are freshmen. Braden Wilson, a sophomore. So, Dalton Voyles, a junior. So, no seniors playing on this team for tonight for Wolfe County. Ball foul straight back here at us by Fallen for strike one. Fallen going to line that one too at Crisp for a clean base hit for Chance Fallen. And the Wolves have man on with one out here. Bottom of the second inning. That will bring Jaden Holland to the plate, playing third base here tonight. First pitch from Drew is in there for a strike. Jumps out on top, 0-1. Throw over to first is not in time. Combs gets that one past Holland for strike two. Holland in a hole, 0-2. Combs with the 0-2, gets Holland swinging for strike three, out number 2. That is the first strike out of the game for Combs, and that will bring up Dalton Voyles. Or Voyles, excuse me. Pronounce his name wrong. And first base tonight. Usually plays in left field for the Wolves. First pitch. Andrew working quickly is strike one. Voyles at the plate, 3-13 on the season. Falling on the way. Throw down. Nope. Gonna have switched that back. Voyles was hit by the pitch. What happened? Hit by pitch. I looked down to switch. Okay, catcher's interference. So Rob must have got his glove out there. So that will be headed down to first base. And for Voyles, CI will call that. And that sends Fallen down to second. Look down to switch cameras and missed that, folks. So thanks for Tony for filling us in. Just outside from Combs. (1-0). 2 Wolves on base. And Jackson Holland's going to hit that into no man's land. And the old man goes and dives for it, but can't make the catch. And that'll be a base hit out of the 9 hole for Jackson Holland and an RBI. And that will, the old man's going to stay down out there for a minute. Made a great attempt at that one. Just could not make the catch. Stove himself up a little bit, but Wolves score another here in the bottom of the second. Take a 2-0 lead. So Jackson Holland with the single. And Wolves goes to second. And Fallen was on his horse and scored. The old man's going to be okay. Checking him out. Send him back out there, and we'll be ready for action here just in a minute. The one and only J.J. Baker out there checking on him. Good to see J.J. back in the black. I coached at years for Hazard. Took some time off after his son Andy, an excellent baseball player, went on out to Kentucky Wesleyan to play. And now he's back calling a few. Chris Evans steps in. And Drew misses high. Chris walked his first time at the bat, stole the second, and scored the run in the first inning for the Wolves. Evans fouls that one straight back here. Strike one. Breaking ball from Combs misses. Even the count at 1-1. Andrew misses again. Count 2-1. Ooh, just inside that time, too. That was a 3-1 pitch. So base on balls from Combs. Sends Evans down and loads the bases with 2 out here for Camden Oliver, who drove in that first run with a stinging base hit down the first base line. It's like Coach Crisp is going to visit and talk to Andrew just a moment. Here on the mound. Our overview down there, folks. Bought us a tripod to put the camera up high. It's a little crooked, but we had it set there a few moments ago, but it's we had to move it around. Chandy can go down there and fix that, can't you? Oh, but it works. You can see the base runners out there as it goes. So we'll keep on getting this right. We're going to try to put Tony up on that first base dugout here as soon as I get Matthew back down here. So Tony's ready to go. He's going to get picked off like a champion there, I'm afraid, but we're going to try it. Next ball game we got here at Wolfe County. So, and Oliver steps in with the bases juiced with Wolves. First pitch from Combs is strike one. So a chance here for Oliver to really help himself, and a base hit here with Jackson Holland speed out there. And Chris Evans on first could score a couple, maybe more. And Combs misses outside. Ball one to even the count at once. Oliver double his first time at the plate, as I said before. RBI. Combs. And Oliver hits that into right field. Crisp is there and makes the catch for out number 3. Ball was stung, but will be out number 3. And Combs gets out of that, only giving up one, as we will head to the top of the third, but the Wolves up 2-0 here in Campton, Kentucky.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
All right, folks, welcome back here, Campton, Kentucky. Bluegrass Sports Nation. Have a pitching change here for the Wolves. Voles and Oliver are going to switch it out here between first and pitch. And Dalton Voles will come to the mound. Let's get his stats here for you. Wind whipping around here, so trying to get some stuff blown around, trying to hold all this stuff down so they can't get to him real quick. Dalton Voles comes in at 1-1 on the season, 3.82 ERA. He has thrown 3.2 innings, so. Coach Rigsby getting his arms a little bit of action here, switching them out. And the Bobcats will send up 9-1-2, which will be Dylan Stacy, Robbie Turner, and Brady Tincher. Again, folks, I tell you what, it looks nice and warm on that camera. It's not. It is absolutely a little stingy out here. And we a good day for baseball. 55th District action. Again, the winner of this one kind of puts herself in the driver's seat for the district regular season and the seeding here in the 55th, which, again, in a 3-team district like we have here in the 55th, it gives you an automatic trip to the regional tournament without having to use an arm to get through the 3 seed. So you can have all hands on deck and ready for the championship game. Bulls ready to go from the windup to Stacy. Stacy's going to pop that one straight up in the air down the first base line. Oliver ranges over to the fence and makes a play for out number 1. Oh, man, I should have. I could have went to the other camera, and we had a good shot of that, wouldn't we? Yeah, so why don't you tell me that, Tony? All right. So here comes Robbie Turner to the plate. Robbie struck out his first time at the plate. Big breaking ball. One up. To Turner. And misses. Oh, right on the black that time for strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Balls misses high. 2-1 count here. 1 away in the top of the 3rd inning. Misses just inside. On the count at 3-1. Turner lead off for the Bobcats. And he misses low to walk Turner. The Bobcats have 1-on-1 out in that, and they're either their lineup coming up. Brady Tincher comes to the plate, was out 6-3 in the first inning. Was a big, big, big out for Andrew Combs to get Camden Oliver with the bases loaded there to end the second. Throw to first. Trying to switch that real quick, folks, so we can get the other camera. I don't know if we got it on there. We'll have to go back and Tony's going to critique my switching ability here. It's a pretty good camera angle. We just can't get to it quick enough, I don't think. And Tincher's going to line that into left field, and that will be a base hit for Brady Tincher. And the Bobcats have a little something going here as a walk and a single by Tincher have runners on first and second here with 1 out, and that will bring Andrew Combs to the plate. Andrew popped up to short his first time at the bat. Of course, tons of power for Andrew. Contenders definitely. Oh, he's going to hit that one again up in the air. Wisman goes out. Molans comes in, can't make a play. They're going to have a play at third, and they get the out at third as they get Turner. As Molans came racing in, was playing deep on Combs and could not make the catch, but he does get the put out at third base. 9-5, route number 1, and that will advance Tincher to second. Leave Combs on first. with Bellamy coming to the plate. Isaac struck out his first time at the plate. Wolves from the stretch. Misses just inside to Bellamy. Bellamy fouls that one off the Wolves dugout. Wolves, ooh, big hook that time, did not break. Bellamy ducked it. Didn't take one in the noggin there. 2-1. Wolves, and Bellamy's going to line that to left field. And that's going to score Tincher. And Combs into third. So Isaac Bellamy comes up big with an RBI single to put the Bobcats on the board here in the top of the third inning as Tincher races home. Combs good base running all the way around to third base. And that will bring Reese Cox to the plate here against Bulls. Cox struck out looking back in the second inning. Bellamy on first. And Cox puts that one on the ground. Throw to second is out number 3, so that will end the inning as Cox is out 5-4. And that will send us to the bottom of the third as the Bobcats get on the board, make it 2-1. Wolves will send up 3, 4, 5. Huisman, Molands, and Wilson to face Combs. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Bluegrass Sports Nation coming to you here. We're back. Yeah, so we're back and ready for the bottom of the third inning, folks. Thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Big 55th District matchup here in Campton, Kentucky. We'll be headed to the bottom of the third as the Wolves will send up Huisman, Molands, and Wilson. Face Andrew Combs. Bobcats finally get on the board there at one in the top of the third. Everybody's putting another layer on up here in the press box. First pitch to Huisman from Combs is in there for strike one. Yeah. April in Kentucky, you never can tell. Just misses at the second one for a 1-1 count. Huisman fouls that one off and out of way. Ooh, call on the outside black. Oh, it gets Wisman looking. For out number one, and that will bring up Jaden Molans. Molans lined to second back in the first inning. Got Oliver. It's the Bobcats turned to double on the line and got Oliver at second. Pitch from Combs is in there for strike one. Beautiful ballpark here in Campton. And off-speed breaking bites that time from Combs. It's Molans out in front for strike two. Strike one, I'm sorry. Nope. And gets him swinging. That was strike two. This is strike three. Turner's going to have to throw down to Cox for second out. That will be two strikeouts in the inning for Andrew Combs. That's his third on the game. And we'll bring up Braden Wilson. Brazen to let off the second. Popped out to short. Combs misses with the first for 1-0 count. Wilson swings and misses. Evens is up at one apiece. Combs working quick. Misses outside. Wilson works a 2-2. Swing and miss. And gets Combs strikes out the side here in the bottom of the third. Send us to the fourth with Wolfe County up 3-1 here in 55th District baseball action.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, we want to thank our Wolfe County baseball sponsors, Wolfe Farm Bureau, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, Bankside Old Sales, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Holbrook Equipment, Wolfe County Tourism, and Hosley Insurance Group. Thanks to each of those folks for always being with us on all of our Wolfe County streams of all sports. Okay, folks, ready. Top of the fourth inning. Bobcats and a good one here. We'll send up Combs, Crisp, and Ritchie to face Dalton Voiles in his second inning of action. Voiles ready to work. First pitch to Combs. Breaking ball for strike one. Second pitch from Vols is in the dirt for ball one. Vols, and that's going to be on the ground to Wisman. Wisman on to first. Gets him for out number one. And that will bring up Eli Crisp. Eli walked in the first and then was put out 6-4 at second base for out number 3 to end the inning. Fielder's choice. That's going to be on the ground to Wisman again. And the throw to first is in time for out number 2. So quickly 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning for the Bobcats. And that will bring up Blake Ritchie. So both the first batters are out 6-3. Combs and Crisp hit the ball to Wisman. He retires each. Ritchie steps in, hit it into the fielder's choice in the second inning. First pitch, breaking ball, stays a little high for ball one. Wolves from the wind. Misses out. Oh, no, it's called a strike. I need not guess anymore, Tony. Yeah, that's from where we're at right here. I'm directly behind the plate. That one is outside. Make the count 2-1. That was fouled off by Ritchie. Even the count at 2-2. Again, this one will, the repeat and second matchup of these two will be on, we'll have it on next Thursday night. That's going to be on the ground to Evans. Evans can't make the play on that one, and the Blake will be safe at first base. So it's going to be an E4. And put Ritchie on first, and we'll bring your man Stacy up. The 9-hole center fielder. Made a drive and sprawling attempt to catch a pop there earlier, and he's okay. Take just a little bit to check him out. Dillman popped up to first base back in the 3rd inning. First pitch is moving. We're going to have a throw down to second and not in time. So Blake Ritchie with that speed off and running, still second base. Puts him in the scoring position for Stacy. Stacy swings through that one, even it up at 1 apiece. Wolves inside. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning. Blake Ritchie on second for the Bobcats. Wolves. That's going to be popped straight up in the air. Wilson out. Voles calls it, and cannot make the catch. So that will be an E1 and give Stacy another chance here. Two-two count. We'll see if that comes back to hurt Wolfe County. Been out of the inning. Pitch to Stacy. Misses high to run the count full. Top of the lineup, Robbie Turner on deck. Strike three, looking from Wolves. For out number three. That will end top of the fourth. Send us to the bottom of the fourth as the Bobcats can't get one across.
Lakeside Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new and manufactured homes from Norris, Clayton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jets Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakesidehomesjackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready to rock and roll here. Headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. The Wolves will send up. I was wondering when she's going to turn that music off. Here she comes flying back up the steps. And then we'll bring up Chance Fallon, Jaden Holland, and Dalton Voice. Fallon steps in. And lines that one down the first base line. Just foul. Fallon singled and scored a run back in the second inning. Swings and misses. Combs seems to have settled in just a little bit here after that first inning. He's really throwing the ball well right now, working in rhythm, getting the ball back, getting the sign, and going at it. And that was going to be in the dirt, and is going to be advanced to first. Fallon strikes out. However, ball gets by Turner, and he advances to first on the pass ball. So that will bring up Jaden Holland. Jalen struck out his first time at the plate. Falling over at first. Throw over to first. Just moved the camera at the wrong time. Did you move that? All right. It just got colder up here. You can't tell by my voice. And Holland squares to bunt, but does not connect for strike one. Throw over to first again. It's not in time. To the plate, and Holland hits that to short. Bellamy can't make the play, and so that will be an infield base hit for Jaden Holland. And runners at first and second as Dalton Voles comes to the plate. He reached on catcher's interference back in the second inning. So runners on first and second for the Wolves. Voles steps in. Falling off second. Holland on first. Going to have the bunt. Right back to the mound. They're going to throw to third base, and he is just in time to get Fallen at third. So the bunt by Voles is back to the mound. And Voles, I'm sorry, trying to score here too. 1-5 for out number 3. Voles reaches on the fielder's choice. And that will bring up Jackson Holland. Jackson singled for an RBI back in the second inning. First pitch is high. Holland swings and through to the mitt of Turner for strike 2. I'm sorry, strike 1. 1-1 count. It's the outside ball. It's away. Whoa, we're going to have a play at first here. And then we're going to have a play. Play at third, they're going to get a run down here at second base for sure. And you got the pickle. Now we're going to have a play at the plate, and he's going to be out at the plate. As Holland tried to score. Well managed there by Breathitt. They kept the runners in the pickle situation out there. Holland tried to score, almost got into the tag, but Turner gets it down, and Jaden Holland is out at the plate. Don't hate to score that. And they ain't going to try, so it's out of the plate. Out number 2, that puts Voles at second base. Holland still at the plate, 2-1 count. Almost misses inside. Run the count 3-1. And strike there. Even again, it makes it 3-2. Sorry, the scoreboard blinked off on us out there. 3-2 count. Pitch is going to be on the ground to Combs. Combs ranges over, makes the play onto first base, and gets the out for out number 3. So Combs gets out of that one with no runs. And after 4 complete, it's Wolfe County 2, Breathitt County 1.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back here. 4 complete. We're headed to the 5th in Campton, 55th District action here. Important baseball game for both these teams, as the winner will have a leg up in that number 1 seed and straight ticket on to the 14th Region Championship, into the 55th District Championship game, and on to the 14th Region Tournament, which will be played at Hazard and Perry Central this year. So, as we'll be streaming that. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. Robbie Turner steps in. Voles with the first pitch, misses low. Got the overhead camera there is getting a little low down there, so we're going to have to make a move here just in a second, change that out. Turner 0 for 2 in the game. Bounces that one off. I apologize, Robbie is not 0 for 2. He's 0 for 1. Struck out in the first inning and walked in the third inning and scored a run. No, he didn't. Nope, he was thrown out at third base. I have a hard time reading my own handwriting, Tony, I'll tell you. Better do this computerized at some point. Bulls, and that's going to be on the ground to Chris Evans, and Evans unable to handle that one. So leadoff batter for Breathitt County is on deck, is on the base paths, and that will bring up Brady Tincher. Tincher singled in the third inning. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Man, I'll tell you what, they sure get some goodies here in the press box at Wolfe County. Chad to taking care of us up there. Spencer Wisman, usually up here doing the PA, is off on the senior trip. So he's filling in and playing the tunes here for us, getting us some copyright violations here on Bluegrass Sports Station. Yeah. Oliver with the 0-1 to big curveball from Voles. The 0-1 evens the count at 1-1. Oh, my goodness. Here comes somebody with some shorts on. What is wrong with people? And Tincher hits that one, too. And that's going to be over and gone. No, it's going to be a double. Sorry. That ball was deep from Brady Tincher and takes one hop and over the fence, or it would have scored a run. And so Tincher with the sorry, folks. I hit our setup here. I hit the start thing again, so I apologize. But Brady Tincher goes deep here with the double and sends Turner over to third. So we're going to have a pitching change here. See Jaden Molans, jogging in. So I believe he's going to come into the game. Nobody out here. Bobcats, first 2 guys on, and the most dangerous hitter coming to the plate, and Andrew Combs. So we have a pitching change. Be right back to you folks here in just a few minutes. We'll take about a minute as they warm up.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Okay, folks, welcome back. We're going to turn this down here just a second. We've lost the main camera here, so let's see if we can get that back. All right, folks, welcome back. Sorry about that. We're going to put it back around here. We lost the main camera here behind the plate for some reason for just a moment. Tony and I were able to get that back on. Woo, broadcasting outside is always fun. You know, got something, the overhead camera down the right field line there is about to go dead, so we're going to have to send Tony down after this inning to change that one out as well. Try to keep this going for you with that view. So Jaden Molans comes into the game. Another freshman for the Wolves. Andrew will step in. Andrew has popped out to short and singled in the game. Oh, we're going to have a wild pitch, and that's going to score Robbie Turner from third. So that'll tie the game up here for Breathitt as the first pitch from Molans is a wild pitch. Back to the screen. And Tincher moves up to third, still nobody out. And Molans misses. Oh, strike with the breaking ball. Sorry. So top of the fifth, 2-2. Brady Tincher on third. Nobody out here. Andrew Combs at the plate. Molans with the 1-1. Misses. That ball's going to be in the dirt. Blocked this time by Wilson. Saved a run right there for the Wolves. Combs. It's it on the ground. Wisman is going to come to the plate and throws it high and will be as Tincher scores. So, ball was a slow shot to Wisman. Really didn't have a shot at Combs at first base, so he nothing to lose there. Could have gone. I don't think he was going to get Combs at first anyway. So he throws home a little bit high, and Tincher scores. And the Bobcats jump out on top here in this one with their first lead, 3-2. So second hit of the game for Combs. Bellamy comes up. Combs on the move. No throw even down that time as Andrew Combs takes second base on the steal. Combs. And Molans misses away to Bellamy. Isaac is 1 for 2 on the day, has struck out and singled. RBI single back in the third inning. 3-2 now. Breathitt, top of 5. Ball's going to be popped straight up. Wisman moves in, makes the call, and makes the catch for out number 1. So the first Bobcat is retired here in the 5th inning. And that will bring Reese Cox to the plate. Reese 0 for 2. Struck out looking and was out 5-4. First pitch by Molans misses high. Again, these two will be back in action up in Jackson on next Thursday night. We'll have that one for you live here on BSN. Okay, the main camera went out again, so we're going to flip it over. Are we back? Okay. Got some kind of glitch in the, it looks like, no. Sorry, folks. Got something going on there, so we've lost that again. Got some kind of glitch in one of the cables over there. And Reese pops that one up. We'll go to this camera, and Jaden Holland makes the catch for out number 2. Got it back for just a moment. Yep, no, Tony's in front of it. Yeah. First pitch from Molans misses low. This is Bash Howard in the game. Bash coming back from a knee injury. He's batting for Aiden Combs right now. Maybe come in and play second base. Good to see Sebastian back out there. Heck of a baseball player. Unfortunate injury early on in the season. And first pitch. Swings through, or second pitch, excuse me, evens count at 1-1. Check swing. Molans. That ball's going to be chopped into the ground. Evans makes the play at first. An excellent pick by Cam Oliver over there at first base for the out. So Chris Evans ranges over for the 4-3 for out number 3. But the Bobcats get one here in the inning. Excuse me, 2 in the inning. Jump out on top. 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Campton.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
All right, folks, welcome back. I want to thank our Wolfe County sponsors again, as always. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, Bankside Old Sales, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Holbrook Equipment, Wolfe County Tourism, and Halsey Insurance Group. So we hopefully have, back to the game scene, hopefully have this camera we can keep going for you. But, you know, folks, out here in the cold, it's always a challenge to bring you these games. And Tony's gone down the right field line there to adjust our overview cameras. The other one has gone dead. Of course, we use phones for those to boost up their high. And the wind just took everything I had here. So it'll be Chris Evans striding to the plate for Wolfe County. If we lose this camera, we may have to end up going with a handheld here from the press box to bring you the rest of this one. Kind of how it happens. Combs misses high. Stake to his first lead of the game, 3-2. Strike from Andrew. 2-1. And swings and misses to even the count at 2-2. Combs misses outside. Full count. Ball's popped out of play by Evans. Evans fouls another one back. And misses. Oh, we're going to have a called strike 3. Evans thought that was ball 4, but it's called strike 3 for out number 1. Looking. And we're bringing Cam Oliver to the plate. First miss is low. Oliver grounds it to first. Going to be in the hole between first and second. Going to be a base hit for Camden Oliver. Folks, we're about to get that other camera back up down there so we can switch over to it. But do not have it as of right now, so we'll bring back Max Wisman to the plate. Throw over to first is not in time. So it's Cam Oliver's second hit of the game. So one away. Oliver on first. Pitch high and away to Wisman. Throw over to first is not in time. Strike that time from Combs to Wisman. Oliver on his way. Throw down to second is not in time. So stolen base for Cam Oliver. Gets in scoring position for Wisman. Pitch. Wisman fouls it back. Evens count at 2-2. We'll flip it around here. We do have the overhead camera back. Looks like. Yeah. Just doesn't show second base real well. Just misses to Wisman. Running count full. It's not showing in there, but it's on. I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, so we've got our main camera here. It's on your screen, but we're not seeing it, so we're good to. Right there, Max Wisman takes ball 4. Sorry, folks. Attention's diverted right now just a little bit, trying to get these cameras back up and working. So thanks for hanging with us. But we've got Wisman. There we go. Jaden Moland steps in. Runners on first and second for the Wolves. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. Moland swings and misses. Make the count 0-2. Braden Wilson on deck. Big batter right here for both teams. Lance can make something happen, go a long way for the Wolves, and he hits it on the ground. That's going to be off Tincher's glove, and that is going to score. Going to be a throw to the plate, but Oliver scores. It'll be a play at third base, and he's in there. Wisman slides by the tag. So the Wolves tie us up at threes here. Nicely done that time by Molands to single to left field. Molands takes second on the throw. Wisman to third. And Oliver scores. So still one away here in the bottom of the fifth. Wilson's bunts. We had a suicide on there. Now we're going to have a run back to third base. Wisman is caught in a rundown, and Tincher's going to tag him out. Tried the suicide squeeze, did not work as Wilson gets down to first on the fielder's choice, and Wisman is out for out number 2. And Molands moves up to third, so 2 away now. And folks, this main camera here, we're going to have to leave that where it is because we've got some kind of short in it there, and we can't even see it on the camera over there, but it's actually on the screen here, and you're watching it. So don't know how that works, but it's working, so we're not going to touch it so you can watch the end of this ball game. So throw to first is not in time. First and third. Yeah, it needs to go back out just a hair, but you can go ahead and do that if you want to. Just trying to. Combs misses low. We've got Cam Holland in to run. Lots of speed over there at first base for Wilson as a courtesy runner. Chance Fallon steps back in. Fallon fouls that one straight back here at us. Even the count at 1-1. Fallon. Combs just misses. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. This one all tied up at threes. 2-1-2. Fallon's going to poke that into right field, and Chris cannot make the catch. And Chance Fallon comes through again with another RBI single. Nice piece of hitting there by Chance Fallon. Went with it, drove it out to right. Chris could not make the catch, and Fallon with another RBI single to put the Wolves up. Now 4-3 in the game. That brings Jaden Holland to the plate. Jaden singled his last time up. Runners on first and second now. And swings and misses. And gets that one through. So the Wolves come back after giving up 2 in the top of the fifth and get 2 back here in the bottom. Take the lead back. And Combs gets that one on the outside third. Oh, Tony's got us taken care of on the overhead down there now. And it's actually level this time. Combs goes high. Holland does not chase. Andrew with the 1-2 and gets him looking. Call on the outside third. So Holland goes down looking for out number 3, but the Wolves get to go back on top 4-3 over the Bobcats here in a good one, folks, as we head to the 5th inning here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lakeside Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new and manufactured homes from Norris, Clayton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jeffs Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakesidehomesjackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. Crazy train time here in Campton, Kentucky as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Both teams down to 6 outs in this one, 4-3 Wolves. They've traded 2 runs there each in the 4th inning. Eli Chris strides to the plate to face Mo Lance. Mo Lance's first pitch misses high. Breaking ball is up at eye level. Chris fouls that one back here over the screen. Swings through, sends the count to 1-2. Sun starts to set here on the Wolfe County Sports Complex. Strike 3, and that's been consistent for Dylan Fields throughout the game right there. That pitch right there has been called a strike all day, and so Chris takes it for looking to strike 3. And that will bring up Blake Ritchie. Blake has reached on a fielder's choice and an E4 so far in the game. Strike 1 from Mo Lance. Mo Lance. That was going to be grounded slowly to Jaden Holland. Holland up, throws, and throw is high. Cannot make the play was Oliver, so that will be throwing error. And we'll bring up Dylan Stacy. Oh, man, I should have switched. Go back over. It's a little bit better when Matt or Ty's here switching these things around instead of trying to watch and call at the same time. So you can there with that one. We'll watch this pitch from here. As you can see Richie over on first. First pitch to Dylan. And Richie's on the way. Throw down, and he is out. Wow. Tag was up on his back there, but the call is out. So he's caught stealing. Okay, so 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Now Stacy up with the bases empty. First pitch, well, did not see. What was the first pitch, ball or strike? Not on the board, so the board may be malfunctioned just a bit. So not for sure what the count is. That ball is called outside. 2-1. On the ground, up the middle, and Wolves cannot make a play. So Stacy with the base hit up the gut, and that will bring up top of the lineup in Robbie Turner. All right, Turner to the plate. Stacy off first. And he's going. Throw down from Wilson. This one, and he's in there that time. So Stacy steals second base. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. The overhead view does look good. So pitch 2, Turner is inside. We'll flick to that just since Tony likes it. And so that is. It's nice. We experiment with some different stuff here, folks. We'll watch this pitch from it. Misses high to Turner. Wouldn't be a bad way to watch the entire game. We're just apprehensive about even moving this behind the backstop camera here because of what's happening. Strike to Turner. Three one, 2 away here in the top of the 6th, 4-3. Wolfe County over Breathitt. Swings through to run the count full. So Stacy, plenty of speed out there at second base. Three-two. Jaden fouls it back. Does Robbie. Count stays at 3-2, 2 away. Brady Tincher, who has hit the ball a ton twice here today, is on deck. Breakaway base comes loose out there. Deal man do a little yard keeping. This is outside for ball 4, so that puts runners on first and second for Tincher here. Bobcats with a threat. Tincher and Combs coming to the plate. If Tincher can reach, Combs will come to the plate. Both have hit the ball really well here tonight. Brady 2 for 3 with a single and a double in the game and grounded out to short his other at bat. Pitch to Tincher. Misses just inside. And Mullins misses high. So we're going to get a visit to the mound here by Coach Rigsby as Mullins is in a 2-0 hole here. Got Dillman Stacy on second base. Robbie Turner down at first. 2 away here. Crucial time for both parties and both teams in this one. Breathitt, if Wolf's able to get out of this, will not be able to turn their lineup over again. So, big batter here for Mullins, especially with Combs on deck. from the stretch, the 2-0. Misses low. 3-0 count. It's Tincher in the driver's seat here. We'll see what Coach Justin Combs does if he lets him swing on this 3-0. And he does. And that ball's going to be popped up. And Whisman ranges over and drops it. And bases will be loaded for Andrew Combs. Max ranged over and he's caught that one right in the palm and could not squeeze it. That will bring up Combs with the basis juice with Bobcats here, 2 away. As you would say, we have a developing situation here in Campton. First pitch by Molans to Combs, and it's going to be hit right back up the middle. Max Whisman makes the catch and the put out, and that will end the inning as on the first pitch, Combs swings and hits into a fielder's choice as Tincher is forced out 6-4 for out number 3, and the Wolves get out of it. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th with a 4-3 lead here in Campton.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Lakeside Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new and manufactured homes from Norris, Creighton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jets Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakesidehomesjackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's fried chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Campton, Kentucky, coming down the stretch in this one, headed to the bottom of the 6th inning with Wolfe County with a 4-3 lead over Breathitt here in what has been a dandy between these two rivals and everything from driving tractors to do anything you want to. These two schools are one of the best rivalries you'll find around. Of course, Wolfe unfortunately doesn't have football, or that would add to it as well. But every other sport, these two really get after each other. And talking about it, we'll be right back here on Thursday night up at Breathitt, as it will be Wolfe Breathitt softball coming at you here as the Lady Wolves took the first last week here in Campton. And we're ready to rock and roll here. First batter will be Voiles. Voiles will come to the plate for Wolfe. It was on a catcher's interference, and I scored it something I can't read, so I don't know what he did in the second at bat. Combs pops that one straight back. We still don't know where this district's going to be held. We've been told it's at Breathitt and at Wolfe. Luke getting up here with us, so he would know. Tonight, I think he had to go down and call a game. Seen his trotting around here a few moments ago. Combs gets Voiles swinging for out number 1. And that will bring up Jackson Holland. Holland single and was out 4-3 in his 2 at-bats. First pitch to Holland. Strike one. Strike two. Same spot from Combs. Holland out punches that. Headed right towards the camera down there, but you watched us in the All-A championship game. Got one on the tripod taken out over there, so it's Combs misses with the breaking ball just outside. Gets him swinging for out number two. And that will hit us back to the top of the order with Chris Evans. Evans has walked twice and then struck out looking his last time at the plate. First pitch, nice breaking ball from Combs for strike one. Gets him swinging for strike two. So 0-2 for Combs here in the bottom of the sixth. And drew from the wind. In the dirt. 1-2, 2 away. Wolves up 1 in the bottom of the sixth. And Andrew Combs gets him swinging. Strikes out the side in the sixth. And will send us to the top of the seventh here. Bobcats are down to their final 3 outs here. Got to produce a run in the top of the seventh as they will send up Bellamy, Cox, and Combs or Sebastian if he stayed in the game. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Joby Hall here, owner and pharmacist at B&H Apothecary, where our goal is to keep you happy and healthy while offering competitively priced products with the convenience of free delivery, health education, and more. So give us a call at 593-MEDS or stop by B&H Apothecary across from the PRTC office in downtown Booneville to become a part of your #1 hometown pharmacy. Our friendly staff would be happy to help you transfer your prescriptions today. Don't you think it's time you join the winning team?
All right, folks, welcome back here. Did not change the inning, but we're headed to the top of the 7th inning. There we go, as Wolfe County up 4-3. Jaden Moland's on the bump. Going to try to close this one out, but he has a tough task in front of him as he will face Isaac Bellamy, Reese Cox, and either And I honestly did not see if Sebastian Howard stayed in the game for Aiden Combs or not. So we'll find out here in just a moment. As the sun sets, Mo lands from the windup. First pitch to Bellamy, misses high for ball one. Strike from Mo lands. 1-1. Strike two, breaking ball. 1-2. On the way from Molands. And breaking ball misses just high. Even the count at 2-2. And the ball's in the dirt. Have to throw down to first, but is out number one as Bellamy strikes out. And that will bring up Reese Cox. And Howard did stay in the game. He will bat third. So as he moves out on deck, good to see Sebastian back in the game. Cox steps in. Mo lands. First pitch, breaking ball up high. Strike from Mo lands with the breaking ball that time. Evens the count at 1-1. Cox swings through for strike two. One balls, two strikes, one away. Here's the pitch from Mo lands. It'll be popped up. Chris Evans ranges back, makes the catch for out number two. And that brings the Bobcats' hopes down to Bash Howard here as he'll step up to the plate. Checked in the fifth inning and grounded out 4-3. Oh, man, I didn't switch. Well, couldn't have got. Yeah, never mind. And Tony can't move the camera, so I'll just call it. I don't think we got Chris catching that one. So we'll work to get better next time, folks. First pitch from Mo Lands is in the dirt for ball one. 1-0. This is high, 2-0. Mo Lands, strike one. Low. Runs a count 3-1 on Howard. Howard, if he is able to get on, will be the represent the tying run. Pitch from Mo Lands. Misses. And Howard will scamper on down to first base. And that will bring up Eli Crisp. Crisp 0 for 3 in the game. Howard will stay in to run. And that knee injury, looks like he's moving really well. So really encouraging to see him out there. Chris swings and misses for strike one. Howard with the short lead over there at first. Second pitch to Chris, swings and misses for strike two. Bobcats possibly down to their final out here. Mo lands, misses high. 1-2. Sun going down over the hill over there. See Evan shading his eyes. 1-2 count to Crisp. So holds up. Yeah, now 2-2. Molan's got him looking. Ends the game with the strikeout. And the Wolves take the first of 2 from Breathitt County here as they will meet again next Thursday in Jackson. But that puts Wolfe County up in 55th District action and heads them on, or takes them to 10-10 on the season. They even the record. And Breathitt falls to 8-12. So that will put the Wolves, as I said before, in good position next time, especially with they use 3 pitchers here today. And Molans will get the win as he was on the mound when started out with Cam Oliver, went 2 innings. Dalton Voles went 3, I believe, and then Molans comes in and goes the final 2 or 3. I think it was 3 innings. So, but he gets the win here today for Wolfe County, and the Wolves are even on the season. So, folks, thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Session. It was a challenge. Matthew could not come tonight, and Ty's not been with us so far in baseball, so it was a challenge. Equipment did not do well out here in the cold, but anyway, we got everything done for you here on BSN. Hope you enjoyed the game. Congratulations to the Wolves, and we'll see these 2 teams. Look for us. We'll have tomorrow night stream. We're going to have the Breathitt Academic Boosters coming to you here. We do as much academics as we do sports here on BSN, so we'll have that for you here tonight. Tomorrow night, starting at about 6:50. It starts at 7 o'clock, and then on Thursday night, our next stream of sports will be the Wolves, Lady Wolves, and Lady Cats at Breathitt County for that softball game. And the Wolves up 1-0 in that series and in the district seeding. So check us out this week, folks. Thanks for joining us as always here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll see you tomorrow night for Academic Boosters and on Thursday night for softball.